Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are gonna be reviewing two facial self-tanners, or comparing two facial self-tanners. And these two I chose to compare because they're very similar looking to each other in like the way that they're applied. The bottles look really similar, everything. So I was like, you know what? This would be an interesting one to compare and see which one I like more, which one I think ends up being darker, all that fun stuff. Those two self-tanners are the St.Tropez Self-Tan Purity Water and the Sosu Dripping Gold Wonder Water. So, like I said, I felt like these two were really similar looking, so I thought it would be fun to try them both out side by side for you guys so we could see what each of them does, which one I prefer. So we're gonna get into all that, but before we do, please make sure to give this a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Just really helps to show your support to the channel, to me, helps me grow, helps me keep going, so I appreciate it more than you guys can know. Thank you so much. But if you wanna see me compare these two, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay guys, you already know the drill, and if not, make sure to go watch a few other of my comparison videos because I do a lot of these. But basically, I'm just going to go over the details about both, just read up on like the general description of both of them, compare pricing, compare size, all of that, and then we're gonna try one on one side of my face, one on the other side of my face, let it sit overnight, and then tomorrow we're gonna see what the result is, what I like more, what I think is more worth your money. So I have both of them pulled up on their websites. I already have the Dripping Gold one pulled up, so I'll read about that one first. So this is the Sosu by Suzanne Jackson Dripping Gold Luxury Tanning Wonder Water. And this is in the shade medium dark. And then before I forget to tell you how big it is, it's 3.38 fluid ounces. On the website, which I'm on Beauty Bay right now, it says right now that it goes for $15, so very affordable. 15 bucks is not bad at all. And then as far as like a general description goes, it just says a face tanning mist. Get the filter effect. Super hydrating and infused with vitamin E. Dripping Gold Wonder Water Self Tanning Facial Mist is perfect for makeup-free days and early on-the-go days. Developing in 4 to 8 hours, this face tan mist evens out skin tone and delivers a natural golden glow without clogging pores. And it is vegan and cruelty-free, so that sounds awesome. And then I have the St.Tropez one pulled up on Sephora. So this is the St.Tropez Self-Tan Purity Bronzing Water Face Mist. This one is 2.7 fluid ounces, so it is like half or 0.5 less than the Dripping Gold one, even though I feel like this one looks a little bit bigger. Really interesting. This one is 100 milliliters, this one is 80, so it is a little bit smaller, but it almost seems like there's more water in this one, or I'm going crazy, I don't know. So this one goes for $30, so it's double the price of the Sosu one. And then just reading a general description of the St.Tropez one, it says an ultra lightweight mist infused with 100% natural tanning agents. Achieve a natural looking golden tan that lasts for days with just one application using new tropically scented, hydrating, and weightless Self-Tan Purity Bronzing Water Face Mist. Self-Tan Purity Bronzing Water Face Mist. This ultra lightweight transparent mist is infused with 100% natural tanning agents as well as hibiscus extract for its antioxidant properties and uplifting fresh green mandarin water for a new refreshing and uplifting tropical fragrance and no telltale self-tan smell. Simply spritz for under or over makeup. There's no need to rinse off. The formula subtly develops over 4 to 8 hours into a natural streak-free golden tan that will last for days. Apply evenly over neck and décolleté. And it's vegan, cruelty-free, and non-comedogenic. So I would say based off of their descriptions, they sound very similar if you ask me. Like, of course they have their differences, but for the most part overall they sound like similar. Like they sound like they're gonna pretty much do the same thing for me. So I don't know, we'll see. I do really like both, so I'm curious to see which one I end up liking more. I also have dedicated videos for each of these on my channel, so make sure to check out both of them if you want like a really in-depth review of both individually. So I think the way that I want to apply them is by taking cotton pads to spray onto there, because honestly with these mists it can be a little bit tricky, because if you spray it directly on your face it's gonna burn your eyeballs. Like, that has happened to me way more times than I even want to admit, and it's just painful and it's not fun. So if you're gonna use a product like this or like this, I would recommend taking a cotton pad, spraying the product onto the cotton pad, and then applying it to your face like that. One, because I feel like it gives a really nice even application that way, and you're not hurting yourself. So yes, that is my recommendation there, but we are just gonna get started on applying. Since I have them on this side already, I'll do St.Tropez on this side and I'll do Sosu on this side. So I'm gonna spray both, apply both to my face, and then I will let you guys know how I feel about both, like initially after application. I put a really thin layer of moisturizer on my face before this though, just because my skin was really dry, so I had to put something on there. But yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so both have been applied. Like I said, st.tropez was on this side and Sosu was on this side. So I will say right off the bat, the way that they applied was really similar, just like I suspected, but there were a couple differences. So the first thing that I noticed once I applied both, the smell. This has way less of a smell than the Sosu one, honestly. Compared to this, the Sosu one has like a pretty strong smell. And this side, like the smell of it annoyed me a lot more than this. This, I didn't really notice too much of a smell with it. It had a little bit of a subtle kind of smell, but it wasn't bad at all. This, a lot stronger. The other thing that I noticed is when I would spray the cotton pads for both of them, I felt like this one dried out a lot quicker and the spray was a lot more like fine of a mist. So when I would spray a cotton pad, I would like cover a small area of my face, and then I felt like I had to go back and spray more on it pretty quickly and use a lot more product to cover my entire face with this rather than this. With this one, I feel like the spray came out a lot more strongly than with the st.tropez one, so I needed less product to cover my face and it felt more like watery and wet than this one did. So I feel like that aspect of this I liked a little bit more, just because I felt like I could cover more areas of my face without having to waste more product. So in that aspect, I like this, but as far as the smell goes, this way less strong. Other than that, I didn't really notice too much of a difference. They both came off clear, so neither of them have like a color guard or anything like that. My face color-wise looks exactly the same as before I applied, so nothing special or new there. They both feel pretty similar right now after application. Neither of them are sticky. I would say both of them dried on my face pretty quickly. So far so good as far as both go. Like I said, I'm gonna sleep with both of them on, and then tomorrow when I wake up and wash it off, I'll come back and I'll give you guys my final thoughts, show you what my face looks like, and let you know what I think is better / more worth your money. So I'm gonna go sleep and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right guys, I am back. So I have let everything sit, settle in, and tan my face. Clearly, I feel like I got a good color going on both sides. So overall, I'm really happy with the result. And I'm also shocked at how similar both sides of my face look. Honestly, I feel like the last couple times that I have done comparison videos of facial self-tanners on my face, one has been like noticeably darker than the other, and like for days my face would look kind of crazy and it was just like throwing me off. So I honestly was nervous last night. I'm like, I'm gonna look crazy again. But no, literally when I woke up this morning, I'm like, they look almost exactly the same. Like, this is crazy. I will say this side is like the teensiest, weensiest bit darker, but if I didn't like point it out, or if I didn't know that there were two different ones on my face, you probably wouldn't even be able to tell. Like, I don't even know if you guys can tell right now. This side does look like this much darker than this side, but it's nothing that would be noticeable. Sorry guys, I kind of stopped halfway through because I'm like, I'm not wearing anything on my lips. So I just put a little Dior lip oil on. Anyways, yeah, not really a noticeable difference. Color, perfect for both. Both look so smooth and so even and just so like natural. Nothing looks like fake tan on me, I feel like. Nothing really settled into my pores or accentuated anything. Both of them are absolutely amazing. If I had to choose one though, I don't know. It's kind of hard because they're really freaking similar in the way that they look at the end, but their application was different. So like I mentioned last night when I was applying, this one is more of like a fine mist. So I feel like you can more so get away with actually spraying this on your face and it won't burn your eyes or anything like that. This one, you definitely can't. I've tried it, I've tested it, it burns, it's not fun. This one is more of like a powerful spray on your face and it's like more wet feeling. I don't know how to describe it, but this one stays wet a little bit longer than this one, which I prefer for like if you're spraying it onto a cotton pad and then applying, because I felt like I was going through a lot more product with this, applying to a cotton pad and then my face, versus with this, I sprayed it a lot less times and I was able to spread it out quicker and more efficiently than with this one. But I also feel like this one would be really, really good for other parts of your body. Like if you wanted to spray your hands, if you don't want to put body self tanner and like rub it in with a brush, you could spray this on your hands. I've done this before and it actually looks really, really nice and natural. So I feel like if you're using as a spray, this is better. But if you're using with a cotton pad to rub onto your face, this works a little bit better. So it just kind of depends on what you're gonna use it more for. I feel like since there is so little of a difference between the two, I don't know. This one had a lot less of a smell, which I really, really liked, because the smell on this compared to this kind of drove me crazy for a minute there. Like it was a lot stronger. So I wasn't a big fan of that with that. I don't know. I feel like if I had to choose one, I think it would be st.tropez. I have to be honest. And this is just like if I had to pick. Both of them are so similar. They're almost identical. They're both really freaking good. So it's not like one is bad. They're both amazing and you're not gonna go wrong with either one that you choose. But this one, I just feel like there were certain aspects of it that I appreciated a little bit more. And I just feel like I said, if you're using this as a spray, it's not as like strong and stingy to your face as this one is. And it's really nice to spray on other parts of your body. The mist is so fine that it won't be like chunky spray on your hands. It comes off really evenly everywhere. So this one I feel like is a little bit more versatile too. Overall, this one is like the full package, and this one is the full package, if that makes sense. Both amazing, but if I absolutely had to choose one, I think it would be this. This is my winner for today. And that's it, I think. I think I covered all my bases with both of these. Again though, both really great self tanners, and I plan on continuing to use both a lot until I run out of them because they're both so good. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to comment, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you noticed the difference in color, because again, I barely see anything, but just let me know. If you've tried both, also let me know what you guys would choose, and just in general, say hi, because I love talking to you guys. Comment, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.